afternoon, everybody. Car Biker here. It's the my favourite time of the day. Going home time! Hooray! Nothing better than going home time when you've been in the office. And it's a gorgeous day. It's actually too hot. While I was stood next to my bike in my gear, I was melting. Obviously not literally, but you know what I mean. So it's nice to be moving, get a bit of cool air. Anyway, I've got a topic, and it's another FRO. Can't remember what number it is, might be 6 or 7 by now. And this one is potholes. Now, I don't know where it is, where you live, and how well it is, how good the road surfaces are. I suspect that if you're a British watcher, that your roads will be somewhat similar to ours, where it's actually getting difficult. Misery! It's actually getting difficult to find a road that doesn't have potholes or missing surfaces, big cracks, just generally damaged. There's a road that quite near us, a 60-mile-an-hour stretch, that's got 2 gouges in it that run along the road for a little bit around a bend and then off the road. And if you get a wheel in them, it's trying to direct you off the road and into the bushes. It's a 60-mile-an-hour stretch. It's quite dangerous. But it's been like that for about a month now, I think. And the action they've taken in response to it is to put up a sign warning you that there's a bumpy road, which isn't quite the same thing, is it? But yeah, there's potholes everywhere, there's roads with bits of missing surface. There's one road in the town centre that has missing surface for about 15 feet right across the road. So I say FRO, potholes and dodgy road surfaces. I think the problem is that people are so desperately concerned about cars and don't think about bikes that they think, well, a car might get damaged suspension, might get a damaged wheel. They don't think, well, a biker that comes across a pothole unexpectedly might get a damaged skull or a damaged back. So that's my FRO for the day. Now I think I have a solution, and this is probably wishful thinking or me dreaming. That's never stopped me before. So here's my solution. At the minute, if you go over a pothole and you get a bent wheel or a bit of damage that you notice straight away, obviously it's not very good if you don't notice it until your next MOT, when your MOT gets failed. Be it on the bike or in a car, doesn't really matter. There is a form you can get from your local council to tell them about the damage and make a claim, and it takes an awfully long time to get it done. I think that's probably so that they hope you get bored in the meantime and don't follow your claim through. But there is this form and you can make a claim. And if you make that claim and you follow it right through to the bitter end, you should in theory get your repair done, get your repair paid for, so it hasn't cost you anything. And that'll take a little bit of money away from the council. And at the minute a few people do that, a lot of people just grumble and say, well, blooming potholes have damaged my car, have wrecked my suspension, whatever it might be, but don't do anything about it. And there are bean counters who run these councils, so somebody somewhere will be sitting down saying, to fix this road is going to cost us £100,000. And so far, people claiming for damage from going over this road is only £50,000. So we can go another 2 years to where we were going to repair it anyway, before we bother fixing it. If every time you go through a pothole and get some damage, you start telling them about it and claiming, then the bean counters will soon realise that the weight of these numbers is changing, and that there's more claims than there is cost in repairing the road. And that, I reckon, will get them to fix them quicker. Also, There are websites that allow you to report potholes, and you can also call your council to report a pothole. And if we all keep doing that, then their liability actually goes up, because they have a duty of care to all road users. Now that doesn't mean that you report a pothole and they have to come out and fix it right now, but once they're aware of a pothole, they're duty bound to fix it within a certain amount of time, usually a couple of weeks. So if we all keep ringing them up and telling them that they've got these problems, or keep visiting these websites and filling in the pothole warnings or the notifications, letting the councils know about the problems, they will become duty bound to get the things repaired. And the way some of these roads are, that actually means resurfacing the road, not just repairing it, because there's more potholes than roads in some cases. Anyway, that's just my little idea. If you've got a better one, please let me know in them there comments. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Ride safe, dodge these dodgy road surfaces, and I'll talk to you all again soon.